I want to ask you a couple questions, Doctor. Will Donald Trump get reelected? Is my question.
Wow, what an amazing question. I don't usually like to be a forecaster. I'm torn because on the one hand, I say, so this is not answering will he.
Right.
I'm going to answer the should he. My feeling is that from a pragmatic perspective, it is true that Ron DeSantis can carry many of the same policy positions that Trump voters appreciate. He is also, I think, a honey badger without having the Trump aesthetic injury part that makes not only the progressive, Malibu meditator types, recoil, but even people who are on the fence might say, I don't want the drama. I don't want the Twitter fights. I don't want all his cantankerous non-presidential stuff. So from that perspective, I would say he shouldn't, because, I think from a holistic perspective, maybe the country would be better served with someone else who exemplifies many of his traits without being kind of Trumpish. Will he? I hate to disappoint you. I really am on the fence. Some days I think that he will be the nominee, and maybe if he could have some discipline, and if Joe Biden runs again against him, he will defeat him. Other days I say he's just too far gone for most people other than the super Trump voters to kind of swallow him. I don't know. I may turn it back to you. What's your position on this? Do you think he will?
Well, my next question was, will he be arrested and indicted? Because Elon, your buddy Elon, who used to follow you, said last week, if he gets, cuffed and perp walked, then that's a guaranteed reelection.
Right. I thought, and again, I'm completely being speculative here, right? Unlike some of these other people we were mentioning, I do have epistemic humility, meaning that when I know something, I walk with the swagger of someone who really knows what they're talking about. When I don't, I'm the first to admit that, I'm really on shaky grounds. So I really don't have any clear sense. I thought that maybe they had delayed the thing, the indictment or whatever with the grand jury and so on, because someone had gotten to, is his name Bragg, the Attorney General of New York?
Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever his name is, I think it's Bragg. I think that maybe somebody had told him, it's exactly to your point. You know what? You're really laying the ground for Trump to be reelected, and it sets a dangerous precedent. Maybe you should walk it back and walk away. My intuition is that he will not be indicted, but you never know in these political machinations what's going to happen.
See, I did the math, the political chess in my head, and I thought, well, if there isn't a they, but if there is a they of Democrats, left-wing people, and they saw that by cuffing him and stuffing him, as they used to say, would get him reelected, they wouldn't. But then I think about that quivering woke professor at USC, and then I realize that they still can't help themselves. Yeah. They still have to go vilify him, persecute him, hang him, because he is the enemy and the one that took away their relevance. And so at a amygdala level, they can't stop themselves. So I think they will, and it might be the undoing.
I think you might be right. I might support that position.
Okay. So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.